No.
I'll be your assistant. There
I
you
was just going to hold it and pretend that it works.
go. You can do one better. That's it. Rodney, everyone. Give him a round of applause.
Great to be back in Melbourne. I've been in Darwin for the last 2 months. And you know how we've got a saying in Melbourne, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes. We've got a saying in Darwin as well. If you don't like the weather, you can fuck off then. So I did. But I was actually living in quite a nice part of Darwin, in a place called Fanny Bay. And I lived right next to the fabulous Fanny Bay vegan takeaway, which specialises in alternative vegan recipes. As if being vegan isn't alternative enough. But their most popular dish is a salad made from lesbian cucumbers. It's surprisingly tasty. I played a bit of water polo while I was in Darwin, and I discovered that most injuries in water polo are actually facial injuries. You wouldn't think that, would you? Of course, you can pull some pretty grotesque faces when you're being kicked in the nuts. But like I said, it's great to be back in Melbourne. Melbourne's the cultural capital of Australia. It's a sporting capital, the music capital, street art capital. We've got the best restaurants, the best baristas, and we've also got the best comedy scene. So we've seen some very good comedians here tonight. But my favourite Melbourne comedian is the Herald Sun newspaper. So the Herald Sun is also known as the footy paper because they devote so many pages to stories about AFL football. And AFL is also the source of their greatest humour. For example, there was a player at the Collingwood Magpies a few years ago named Andrew Cracker, and he went missing at one stage. No one knew where he was, and there was speculation that he was going to be sacked by the club. Then one day he just turned up back at training and was accepted back into the team as if nothing had happened. So the Herald Sun went with the classic headline, "Crack back, no sack," which coincidentally is also my standing order at Brazilian Butterfly. Then there is Chris Judd, who is captain of the Carlton Blues. There were rumours for a few weeks that Juddy had some mysterious injury that the Blues were trying to keep quiet. Then Carlton held a press conference and announced that he'd injured his shoulder pulling up a doona on his bed. So the Herald Sun went with Judd bedroom mishap. Blues insist no cover up. The humour isn't entirely football related. Last year they ran a story about a woman who was opening a box of Special K breakfast cereal, and she found that one of her Special K flakes was shaped like a map of Australia. And they also said her box was shaped like a map of Tasmania. I've been reading a lot about Elvis Presley lately. Apparently Elvis married a lady named Priscilla in 1967, and then they divorced in 1973. When asked why they divorced, Elvis said he wanted a little less conversation, a little more action here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Sing with me. Come on, come on, come on, come on. The only lyrics I know. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Thank you very much. Elvis has left the building.
Rodney Walsh, everybody. Oh, sorry. Here's the handshake. There we go. Oh, boy. That was